So for the 100th time, I ask, what is happening with Britney Spears? And who better to ask than Perez Hilton, because he's the go-to guy on celebrity news with millions of followers on X and Facebook and Instagram. He also hosts the Perez Hilton podcast. Good to have you back, Perez. Thanks for doing this. Every day, it seems like there's something new that just is piling on. I don't even know where to go with this. I want to ask, are we there yet? But I'm not even sure that's appropriate, because I have felt we are there for the last year and a half.
I'm going to share something that might shock you. I think that Britney's Instagram is healthy for her. It's a form of expression. You know, she is a performer and she doesn't get to be on the stage anymore. So making these videos is a way for her to entertain others and, more importantly, entertain herself. And so long as she's doing these things, she's not doing worse things. The voice, for example, is something that Britney's always done. It could be that she's just hoarse, or it could be that she's playing this character. She does voices all the time, from speaking in a British accent to other voices or characters. And also, of course, it may be reflective of some mental health issues or partying a lot. But so long as I think her fans are seeing her regularly, at least they know, okay, she's still posting. Things aren't totally dire right now. You know, she loves this. It makes her happy.
I guess, but it sure does give us insight into someone who's just not really with it. I mean, just completely devoid from where everybody else is. And her followers are interesting, right? When I started looking at the following after the conservatorship ended, everybody was, you go girl, queen, you know, whatever. Now it's invariably, what is wrong with you? I mean, it seems like the majority of her followers are genuinely distraught, worried for her, and they are noticing this very irrational feed.
Absolutely. And this is nothing new. The only new thing is now we're seeing it. Before, her team, the conservatorship, would keep these posts off social media. But to address something that you mentioned at the beginning of this segment, you know, Britney talked about having nerve damage. She's said a lot of things, and I think we all need to look at what she says with a lens of compassion and a slightly critical eye. Just because Britney says she has nerve damage or this happened or the other happened, that's how she recalls things. It's not perhaps the truth. It may not be how it actually happened.
Yeah, I mean, she mentioned the nerve damage about her numb hands and her ability to think. One last quick question. Why do you think she deleted the post? If she's so expressive, is someone deleting it for her, or do you think she actually does have second thoughts?
Britney deletes posts all the time and even takes down her Instagram regularly. So it wouldn't surprise me if by tomorrow she takes another Instagram sabbatical, which might be a good thing for her, actually.
I said that was my last question. I'm adding another one. Why does she call herself Maria Zilla River Red?
Britney views this character, as I mentioned, she's all about characters, as an art project, an ongoing, years-long art project, which we, the general public, aren't that, we're confused by, really.
Yeah, she's never really made a reference to who Maria is or why River Red, or I think it's Zila, X-I-L-A, I think I saw recently that something seemed to be added to it, but no reference to that. Is it just, I thought it was just me that I wasn't getting it.
No, she literally has said this is an art project of hers, and that's why you'll see her repeat certain clothes, she says, or certain themes. She views her Instagram as a work of art and performance.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.